All right, let's see how everything shakes out on the opening bell here in a little bit. Nasdaq down 1%. They were loosely edging up, pulled back down to the middle Bollinger Band line on the Nasdaq. Tesla with a crazy, crazy ass Friday. Morning, Rob. Did some weird ish to my account because I was playing with selling some options on last Friday because the prices were still super high. And according to my guy in Ameritrade, when I open, I should be fine and flat. So let's see if he's correct or not. It doesn't look like it so far. Somehow I have 50 shares of Tesla. So that print at 695, that's not even a real print, to be honest with you. It's right about, it should be like 670, 675. That 695, while there was a tremendous amount of volume there, it didn't really trade on the open market. It was an institutional transaction. I don't know what's up with my Tesla $50 here. Or 50 shares. I don't know what's going on. Half tempted just to close the whole fucking thing out, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, it's at 660 now. I was saying last Friday's close. Oh man, this S&P inclusion thing screwed with me big time. Hey, morning, Frank. All right, Zoom up, Peloton up, Fubo up. Oh, one more day on my Fubo not have been profitable. Jeez. Oh, it actually got up to 40. Look at that. Wow. Net 1.46%. Net looking really nice. Amazon loosely negative. Yeah, that Tesla 4.5% isn't quite 4.5%. I'm calling bullshit on that 695 trade, by the way. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. So, not much to do. I did hear that, Rob. Yeah, they got a COVID that is not like the others. Yeah, I haven't read into it either. I just saw the headline. By ICLN. What is it? Trendy ETF. Socially responsible, is that what it is? Top clean energy ETF pick. So it's clean energy. Okay. I guess take a look at what it's in. I mean, that's really I think one of the better way to vet these things is to actually, know what you're getting. Um, Let me go to what is it? ICLN? iClean. It's like they do Mr. Mr. Clean investing. Performance key facts characteristics fees portfolio literature. All right, so what's in your portfolio? So these are things that's not in apparently. Fees are 0.46. All right, plug power. Really? Plug power, M phase, Mel, VER. Looks like they've got 50 things led by Plug Power, which is slightly scary. I used to trade with them back in the day. And they've been doing very good since back in the day, apparently. 30. If I would have held them for, you know, tons of years. Yeah, I think this is where I was playing them. Right here on this big leg up. Okay. So they're in plug power. Yeah, so they're in plug power, M phase. Here, I'll post a link here for you, Frank, if you want to take a look at that. 247 million. Oh, that's the market value of that specific. So they have 7 million shares. Interesting. I mean, it is in vogue right now. It's hard to say, hard to vote against something that's in vogue at the moment. Um, and it does have a lot of volume in it, so I mean, something's going on with it. I don't know if most of that's plug power, not that's its biggest holding. Beyond Meat, GMed, XPEV, Uber, UAL down here. How's UAL doing? Oh, no super bueno. Probably on the news of the new COVID strain. Very Fine Foods, eluding me at the moment. There we go. All right, coming down um, to the trend line maybe. Litecoin, are they big today? I didn't even look. Fubo, silver. Zoom is interesting right here. Zoom seems to be flattening out. Maybe trying to curl and go higher. Hasn't been in vogue for a while. Fiverr, new highs. Good news right there. KG, Space, Oakton, new highs. BFT coming up, right? Blockchain holding good. Square, another new high slightly. EXPI, beautiful. T2AU, net, awesome too. I feel green energy will be the next tech stocks, but feelings are not good to trade. You mean that you generally don't trade good with what you feel about things, or you don't have a good feel about that you should trade? I mean, like you should just invest in them and hold money there. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the ETF would be a good way to do it, so you're not picking the winners. That's not a bad way to do it. So if you wanna do some of that, I mean, I can't say anything bad about that. Only thing I'll say is that obviously it's been a hell of a 2020, and I don't know. It's up from 10 to 25 in the ETF is pretty big. The volumes on this ETF though were good. That's really nice. It may wait for a base or something. I mean, Soxel's another good example of an ETF that's just up huge. Of course, it's a three times ETF, so it's up 500%. Um, Starting to base out a little bit. This one has the opposite volume signature. They loaded up, institutions loaded up down here, and they haven't been touching it since. They've just been letting it ride. So a slightly different scenario, but it looks like it's in a good spot. Keep coming back to Zoom in the past couple of days, actually. Let me see. Fire looks like it's again on its way. ICLM. Oh, okay. New vaccine against the new. I was actually just looking at an article on that on CNBC, and Dr. Scott Gottlieb says new UK COVID strain will not slip past our vaccines very easily. So it looks like they should be trying to get it. Experts expect vaccine to combat new strains as shippers ready deliveries across the U.S. Yeah, so I guess they're passing that relief bill, which I think the market's been pricing in. They knew it was going to get through. They probably just like, hey, can you do it on a Sunday so we can, sell a bunch of options on Friday? But market already bouncing back off that middle Bollinger Band 0.63 was down 0.1. Things are pretty extended up here though. All right, there's AQB towards the top of our list. All right, Fubo coming in, GBTC rocking it. Looks like it's going back up pretty good. They probably brought it down for the stupid market open. Yeah, right there in this 2 hour candle. Bottomed out at 5 in the morning. Right at the open. Look at that. That's that opening 15-minute candle. Kaboom! And then bouncing it right back. That oddly enough stopped just above our stop in the power hour. That's the level right there that we've had is that. So some may have gotten hit if they raised it up a little bit, unfortunately, but hopefully, yeah, it's crazy. Freaking markets. So we're gonna chop around for probably another 4, 5, 6 days on Bitcoin. At least that's what's likely, I think, right now. All right, space 50-day moving average. We're at the 50-day. Let's see if we find some support. Did come down relatively quick. I don't even know why I wasn't really keeping up with it. Lockheed Martin just bought a market maker or rocket maker. Interesting. A good article on not INSG but IIPR in IBD. Yeah, INSG with a nice run right there. Myrna, the other vaccine maker, consolidating pretty nicely here, coming to the 20 days so far, 50 days way down here at the 103. SQ, it's doing okay. It's up there pretty good actually. Yeah, we haven't. We've loosely covered it, but it really hasn't done a whole lot. It had a couple of pops, but it's just been going sideways. It's been stair stepping up. We missed this last leg. This would have been really nice. This leg would have been pretty nice. So a little bit of a pullback today. Could have been a buying opportunity. Friday was quadruple witching Friday. So we have options, futures expiring. Everything expired on Friday. So volume's all over the place. All right, 0.85 for the NASDAQ. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit trepidatious up here, to be honest. Not really enjoying what I'm seeing. Thinking about it all weekend, a little nervous, just generally where things are. Man, on one perspective, I like it, but on the other perspective, we're not moving up. Obviously, Amazon with the big day Friday, quadruple witching, as I mentioned. Tesla not going too far. Trying not to let my nerves get in the way of any decisions, though. What's up, Crypto Sapien? How much have I made from investing since 2017? Since 2017, I don't know. It's been quite a. I've done pretty good. I know 2020 was a freaking benchmark year. That doesn't even include the prior 2 years. 2017 is when I really started to get going good. Um, Actually, 2017. Well, it's last time I did that math. Let me do it real quick. Oh, I always take it the wrong way. It's okay. Um, Shoot, I haven't actually done that math. Let's see. It should be fairly easy to answer. Actually, let me do some math. Damn. Okay. 25 fold. So that's 2,500% since 2017. That's in the stock market. Crypto, I haven't traded as well in crypto. So my cryptos is not definitely not up 25 fold. Abandon the ship, sell everything, short the rest. Did you walk in here with a bad taste in your mouth too, Ellie? I don't know. Freaking Fubo. I had a 40 call on them. Ah, it expired Friday. So still lost all that money. Even if you're early, you're still wrong. There's a good saying right there. Oh, okay. Well, hey, thank you for doing that, Crypto Sapien. I appreciate that. Yeah, most people don't, so thank you very much. Everything but KG. Oh no, I'm on the fence. I mean, made some excellent gains. I wouldn't be mad if I sold here. Stupid dog. AITX. Still holding. Hmm. If you're lucky, Rob, and without knowing everything about this business and stuff like that, without if you're lucky, it'll hold this low and just go sideways and start to curl back up and exceed this 1 cent high. But obviously, it's impossible to say the percentage of that potentially happening. I mean, the volume signature isn't horrid. It's actually relatively good, so I'm not super upset at that. Hold on a second. Yell at a dog. Dog. All right. AMD. What's AMD doing? Coming in a little bit. Coming in a little bit. Hello. Oh, I just hang up? You son of a bitch. I didn't know that. Oh, I was trying to call TD Ameritrade. Apparently, if you lock your phone, it hangs up. I didn't know that. I guess I've never tried that before. All right, Fiverr topping the list here right now. Man, this thing is Fiverr's on fire. TTCF, what's that one? Oh, didn't we look at this yesterday or Friday or whatever? Need to do more work, guys. Just more work. The big plan? What big? I ain't got no big plan. I fly by the seat of my pants, Ellie. Big plan. You're silly. I don't know. I mean, the market's not going away. It's not evaporating. Really, that quadruple witching Friday thing on Friday. Oh, I'm still thrown by a loop for. I'm still holding the remnants of it. Airbnb. Well, like we talked about, IPO breakouts. IPO breakout here's at 165. So I'm not really interested until it starts getting interested in 165, which is so far it's not doing this morning. I know I recorded it. I think I have it on my computer. I'm not going to release it, but I record it just in case it would be a good reference for something. It's just a good reference on how to get screwed by institutions. Is pretty much what it was. Because this is what happened on Friday with Tesla. I'll walk y'all through it. So Tesla on Friday, I was playing. I was playing, y'all. I was having fun. Whatever you, I guess that's what you call it. First of all, options prices were stupid expensive. Um, Even right up to the close, they were horribly, horribly expensive. So we dropped towards the end of the day, and then down here somewhere, somewhere down here, I sold a 680 call. Oh, no, 650 call. I sold a 650 call, and then a minute later it popped up to like 660, and I'm like, holy crap. So I closed out on that one with a decent enough loss, and then it popped up, came here, consolidated. Then I sold a 680 call, which would cover like three-quarters of that loss. So it wasn't even the loss itself wasn't too bad, but still it feels better to make some of that back. And then the market closed. I'm like, okay, cool. I got that money. It was like 1,200 bucks. Uh, so I was losing 1,800 there. I was gonna make 1,200 here, and so here's 680, and you can see in the gray here they have this after hours, this spike to 695. Well, what had happened was right at 3 o'clock, the apparently in the real world, which is the servers at the exchange. So in the real world, right at 3 o'clock, 695 printed, and so my options got called away. So I was responsible to deliver 200 shares of Tesla at 680 bucks. So I was on the phone with my brokerage for 45 minutes because they had a lot of people, I think, in similar situations. And so they ended up basically loaning me 200 shares of Tesla, which somehow I still have. I'm actually on the phone with my brokerage. I still have 50 of Tesla for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'm stuck with 50 shares of Tesla. I'm guessing I don't know how I would have lost 5 grand. But anyway, I'm still dealing with that this morning. So I don't know what the hell is what, but yeah, they just screwed everybody over. And you can my theory was the options were so expensive because they wanted people like me to sell them to sell their calls. So they sold to me, pay me 1,200 bucks, but keep in mind they had to buy millions of shares of Tesla, and they bought 70 million shares on that candle, on that one candle. So we all played suckers essentially for the big institutions trying to get some cheap option money. I mean, I didn't get hurt too bad by it at all, actually. Either way, like if everything sold it out right now, my account is still in a good position. So, but from a technical perspective of understanding the mechanics and what happened, ugh, talk about playing fucking games, man. It was pretty crazy. I was freaking out for a minute. Well, the funny thing is, my account up here, if you guys ever noticed my account balance, it was at like 52, 53 or something. It dropped to 40. And like, where the hell did all my money go? And then I come in here to trade or monitor, and this said like negative 13,000 on my call. It's just, and the only reason that was like that is just because the bid on my particular call here for the July call, it went from 200 to like 70, which was crazy. Oh, yeah. Hi, Jordan. How you doing? Doing pretty good. I've got, like everyone else, I got caught up in the Tesla thing on Friday. And then I called you guys on Friday. I got assigned, well, you guys basically bought me 200 shares of Tesla. And it looks like I'm still stuck with 50 shares of Tesla. And I'm just kind of curious, you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at my Thinkorswim so I can see the account info, but usually, when it has those parentheses, it means I'm negative. But I don't know if that. Okay, so if I just sell those 50 Tesla shares, then it'll go back to normal. Okay. Okay. All right, and then just if I held those shares, would I just get a margin call and you'd probably stop them out anyways? Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just trying to figure out the mechanics of how it works. That's all. I'm gonna sell them. So okay, just making sure I understand. All right. No, that's all. Thank you. All right, you too. Bye. All right. Yeah, I muted because they started asking all my information. All right, babe. All right, so gotta close this. I don't know why it says limit. Okay, now we're back to normal. Cool. Ah, darn it. What just happened? What just happened? All right, cool. If I do what you're telling me to do, am I going to break my leg? What? So it's funny because um if I didn't call them on Friday, and actually it would have turned out in my favor this morning. If I didn't call them on Friday, I'd be short. I would be short shares of Tesla, um, and I actually would have made like $4,000 if I would have just let those calls get assigned. Yeah, because I was responsible for delivering shares of Tesla, so I would have had to. Anyway, that's how I was explained it. I've never been through that situation before. So I sold options. I got to keep all the premium, which was good, but um, yeah, obviously shit went down how shit went down. So live and learn. I didn't touch it in my main account, so that that one's unscathed. But this account luckily didn't really get harmed, so I feel pretty lucky. Pretty lucky from that regard. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce a little bit early today. Usually go a little bit longer, but a customer of mine, a customer of mine gave me a present for the house, and I'm gonna try to set it up for the kiddos. It is one of these with controllers. One of these with a controller, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So this morning I got the cable to hook it up to the PC, and I'm gonna try to get that going. So after the power hour, I can present it to the childrens, and then not use my computer ever again. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go have some fun. Also, just so you guys know, I will be on vacation. I'm leaving on Wednesday, and I will be back here on Tuesday. So you probably won't see me streaming for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Monday, Tuesday, or Monday. Should see me back on Tuesday. So we'll be on KKK. Holding TQQQ for a bit. Yeah, I don't see any major reasons to ditch it. I mean, we're in all-time highs again. I'm not sure what our distribution day counted, but it isn't that spectacular in terms of distribution days. No, I'm pretty sure I don't have a life. I'm trying to get one though. To be all honest with you, I'm slowly gonna be trying to get a life over the next years, as long as trading doesn't blow up in my face, which hopefully it won't. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.